Do they give you honest feedback on your work?
Absolutely. My mum, well, she loves everything I do, honestly.
Like all good mothers.
But my father, where he's concerned, he always calls a spade a spade. And he was really proud. You know, he said that he's liked me in this film the most, and he's really enjoyed the film. And that's really hard coming from my father, because he cannot be a hypocrite. He's always honest. And he believes that since he is a part of cinema, it's his right to be honest about movies and not be a hypocrite, especially towards his son.
So what's he been most critical about in your career, since he is so honest with you?
Well, he is. I mean, you know, these are personal things that a father tells a son, especially because he's an actor and so damn good at what he does. You know, I'm all ears when he says something. But he's always been right, you know, because he's such a passionate man. He loves his movies, that if he says something, it makes a lot of sense. But he doesn't like force an opinion. He doesn't like give me moralistic lessons. But he will say, you know, you were really good here, but this could have been done better. So it's kind of encouraging. At the same time, it's, you know, give me a reality check that, you know, what you're doing is not gold. Not yet.
And of course, you're working with a terrific team of Shimit, Amin and Jaideep. And Shimit, so many expectations from you, especially after Chak De. Are you a little anxious today before the release?
Well, it's not necessarily because of Chak De. It's generally because when you make a film, whether it's a success or a failure, or as far as the last film is concerned, you still want to perform your best. And with every film, you know, you work so hard for 2 years, and you really want that whole thing, audience want to accept, they should accept it. You know, I think that's the biggest thing for us.
But I wanted to ask you a larger question though about writers and the Hindi film industry. Do you think writers are finally getting their due? Because I've seen a lot of films lately actually have really good stories and very different stories, and people like them. So do you think writers are finally getting the respect they deserve, or do you still have some way to go?
I think what was happening for the longest time was that the audience felt that the Hindi film industry would probably never give them a good story, so they stopped expecting good stuff and started enjoying songs and item numbers and whatever else came their way. And a lot of people in the film industry started feeling that the audience would never take good stuff, and they stopped doing it. And it was the kind of a sort of a what do you call it? Yeah, it was just a communication gap, or whatever you want to call it. And some film teams took one step forward in last few years, and the audience took 5 steps forward to meet them, and that has encouraged a lot of people. That has had a beneficial effect on how people perceive writers in the film industry. So there is a change, but I don't think it's deep enough or wide enough right now.
Yeah, because writers are God in Hollywood, and I don't know if that translates yet here in Mumbai. But Ranbir, is the film essentially about Rocket Singh, or is that love story very central to it?
You know, honestly, this film is not a love story.
It's not a song and dance film at all, is it?
No, it's not, and that's been rather difficult for us to convey to the audience, because you know, most films they have a package of 4 songs, 5 songs, hero, heroine, you know, exotic location, latest fashion to promote in their songs, and that's what's put out as promotion, and channels air it because it's free programming for them. The producers get it in because it's free advertising for them. So it becomes like this vicious cycle of entertainment promotion, and when you have a film that doesn't fit that category, it becomes very difficult to promote it. And then songs which were not required for the film, we didn't want to necessarily inject them into the story, and that's what we kind of stayed clear, and that's been really wonderful about this film. And also we did that in Chak De in a bit, but in this film we go a step further, actually, a little bit.
But at least Chak De had, you know, that soundtrack that everyone connected with. But here, were you a little anxious that
this is a more intimate film, you know, and we didn't have that. The Chak De was a little louder than this film. We kind of have gotten a step down on that, and I think it didn't require that song and kind of a thing. We have lots of music in the movie as score, and the way we use music, that I think we're kind of impressed with it. But I think it's not, you know, it's not, we're getting, the story didn't require the songs. They were trying to get away from that storytelling where you require songs so much to as a melting point for.
I hear you. I hear you, and I support you. But Ranbir, let me ask you now about your own career. And I'm sure everyone's asked you this question in the last 1 week about the Sexiest Man Alive tag. Do you like it? Are you embarrassed by it?
Well,
How do you feel?
I guess it's an amalgamation of all these things. I like it.
Of course, one shouldn't ask you know, anyone's salary, but 12 crores for a film, is that
Well,
anywhere near the truth?
That's again, I think that's equally more embarrassing. You know, talking about monetary things of an actor. I haven't signed any film post Rajniti and Anjana Anjani, and so it's a baseless rumor. You know, when I haven't signed a film, where is the money coming from, and what services are they paying me the money for? So it's just a baseless rumor.
And finally, you know, does it irritate you that your personal life makes more headlines than anything else,
No,
or are you kind of used to it now?
No, it used to irritate me, but now I think I've just realized what my purpose is, why I'm here. I'm here for the work. I'm here to entertain the audience. I'm here to give them a good time at the movies, and I think that's what matters. Like, you are a professional, and I'm a professional. If you don't encourage and show the people, things about my personal life which I want to protect, it'll just be a healthy relationship with the actor and the audience, because I think the mystery of an actor is going away. People know everything about an actor's life. That when the movie releases, I think the mystery and looking forward to seeing an actor on screen is just dying away, and I think that's very important to protect.
All right, well, good luck to you, Ranbir Kapoor, to Jaideep Sani and Shimit Amin. It's a terrific team.
Tuba.com